I'm sorry about the lack of music here. I have the headphones in and we were testing out Tamar. Didn't work out. So I guess I'm going to be doing the strumming because it's pretty chill. It's pretty chill. Before we start, a little halacha before we get into the prayer and then the learning. So it says in Kitzur Shulchan Aruch, no one should be appointed a permanent chazan whose beard is not fully grown. But on occasion, any male who has passed his 13th year may go down to the Amud. Now, Yehudis and Noah have been thinking about the halacha for their whole life. And now they have it. Gewalt. And just now, we're going to get into the tefillah, B'Shem Kol Yisrael, for all the people that need a refuah, physically, spiritually, across the world. Specifically, Pesach Reuven ben Yosef Asar, Bracha Bas Yehudis, Miriam Dodi Bas Chana Yocheved, and Yonah Bas Basia. We all have a refuah. We all want to know the wisdom in all things. Rav Nassan says, grant me holy wisdom, Ribbon Shalom, and intelligence. Let me always see all the things in light of the holy wisdom they contain, and so attach myself to you through everything in the world. Let me understand the constant messages and signals you send me to come closer to you. Tefillah B'Shem Kol Yisrael. We're transitioning in to the sugya of faith. We're advancing. If you have faith, you're truly alive, according to Rav Nachman. This is Sichot Aran 53. If all of you have it in front of you. Rabbi Nachman says, when you have faith, every day is filled with good. When things go well, it is certainly good. But even if things go wrong and you suffer, this is also good. For you trust that God will have mercy and will eventually send good. Everything must be good because everything comes from God. Now, this idea is just screaming at me, and it's connecting to the Torah that Rav Joey Rosenfeld shared about Rav Nachman and his students. And Rav Joey said that Rav Nachman would teach his students to dance at all times. Now, what does that mean? Right, because on the outside, it could be so weird, right? Dancing today in the streets with Ross and Justin Goodman just screaming Shabbos, right? So it's so weird. It's so weird. But the reason why Rav Nachman's Hasidim, his students, are always happy is because they dance when the music isn't playing. And for the time that the music isn't playing and they're jumping up and down and they're forcing the simcha, when the music is playing, oh my gosh, you have 2 million reasons to be jumping up and down. It's mamash gula, it's mamash gan eden. But if someone sees that the music isn't playing and decides to stop dancing, they could be more suffering. And you may not see that Hashem is always good. And that Hashem will eventually send us good. It'll be harder to have that vision and clarity. A person who lacks faith is not truly alive, because as soon as something bad happens, he gives up all hope. He has no way to comfort himself, because having no faith, he's placed himself outside of God's providence. And therefore for him, there is no good at all. Really understanding that everything is from the Ribbon Shalom. Every single aspect of our lives is coming from Hashem, and we all know from different parts of Rabbi Nachman that everything that Hashem sends us is according to our goodwill, to his goodwill. Hashem is not just a king, he's also our father. Rabbi Nachman concludes, if you have faith, you will have a good and beautiful life. It's a simple sentence, but it's the deepest sentence. Faith is not something that's going to come easy. We all know that. We all know that. And just by seeing each other right now, we're just constantly strengthening our faith each and every night. I mean, we're in different parts of the world right now. Tamar is guarding all of Am Yisrael. Yehuda's just moved into her new apartment. Avi Karkowski is all the way in Toronto. Moshe Shiv has been in Shabbos since the end of Shabbos. And Donnie Sasson, we all know, is just firing it up. That's exactly what it is. We have to be dancing because we'll see that others are dancing, and others will see us dancing, which will allow us to continue to dance. And now I'm going on a tangent. I'm going to stop myself here because I just saw Russ. Questions, comments, please feel free. Gewalt, gewalt, gewalt.
Shabbos!
Donnie, you have something to add?
Friends. Donnie was going? Sorry, go, Don. Yeah.
No, we're covered. I have nothing.
Covered.
Covered you. Friends, we got the Tosefet Ruach. It's already Thursday night. Tosefet Ruach. No? First taste? Oh my God, I have to go soon. Maybe I missed the first few minutes. I'm always like this. What's with the light? Sorry. Kitzur, all I wanted to say was that we have Shabbos. And there's a lot of chidushim that come from the Gunim, by the way. And everyone knows it. Because the first chidush, as I've said here many times, is from the Niguna of Kach Sof. And Jack, you said it mamish beautifully, that when you have faith, or Rabbi Nachman said it mamish beautifully, when you have faith, you realize your life is beautiful. And I've said this Torah before, but now we're combining Torah. What does it mean when you have faith? You see that your life is beautiful? Faith is in Hebrew, is the word emunah. You have emunah, you see that your life is pe'er, is beautiful, mifu'ar. So it says in Kayach Sof, that we beautify you on your holy day of Shabbos. Now, someone has to ask the question. I've said this before, of course, as everyone knows, but I repeat it because the point is very strong, I think, and I repeat it really because it's good stuff. What does it mean? Like, how are we beautifying Hashem on His day of Shabbos? What does that even mean? Like, how do we have that ability even to beautify Him? Like, we're totally not and nothing in comparison to Him. Like, as it says in the Zohar, that we're totally nothing. But dafka through Shabbos, through His holy day of Shabbos, we're able to have that koach of pe'er, of beautifying. And what is that koach of beautifying if not emunah? Because the word emunah, also, as I said, I think last night, comes from the word uman, meaning creator, meaning artist. And if I'm not actively, if I'm an artist, obviously I want to create something beautiful. So when we have faith, when we have emunah, we see how beautiful life really is. When we realize that we're artists painting the most beautiful picture, or rather, the when you were a kid, you had like the numbers to paint. You color the numbers, the crayons with the numbers, like green is 3 and red is 2. So that's what we're doing. Hashem says, okay, this is how you have to color. And the picture comes out so beautifully because you painted it. Okay, Beseda, it was outlined for you and there's a picture. But you painted the colors. You were the uman, you were the believer. And it came out beautiful. This is a Shivit Torah for us.
So we're obviously going to post Kaksof to the description because we all need to learn and study that beautiful, beautiful Nigun song. Any other questions, comments, please feel free. Avi Karkowski, there's always two. Yehudis, Donnie, Ross, Tamar, Nitai, Mamish, a loaded steel of Torah tonight.
Reb, just wanted to say I like the idea a lot. First of all, just I give a shout out to the Turkish. Keeps everything going.
Oh, the Turkish.
Make sure you know we're always connected. But
wait, Kira, before you start, how's the strumming? Do you guys hear it?
Yeah, it's perfect. It sounds like it's coming from other worlds just into the Zoom. It's actually very good. But no, I mean, I just love that idea of like you mentioned with the true Hasidic dancer is a master of dancing without music, right? It's like it's just such a sentence that's so beyond like there's so many implications of that of always being ready, not needing to depend on anything external. But I feel like the main point, the way I connect with that sentence most this week, me and Horari were discussing the other day. If you ever got around to listening to the voice message, probably didn't, even though you can listen to them in double speed now, so no one has any excuses. But
by the way, whoever listens to double speed, come on, man.
sometimes you got it, sometimes it's just like 4 or 5 minute message. It's like the option's there. It's tough to, I don't know. But no, yeah, like so I was just in that the way I connected this sentence most of the dancing and without the music is just one kind of a classic. I think Rav Kook brought it down like a Kabbalistic rendition of the story of Gan Eden, and just very, very generally the most basic concept that he said was the world of Gan Eden is where you had a tree of fruit and even the branch tasted like the fruit. And it's like that's the perspective of Gan Eden. That's what they say. But to me, like what that means kind of in the biggest way is like almost like it tastes like the strumming of the guitar that Jack's playing. But all the time, it's like outside of Gan Eden, the anti-Gan Eden perspective is that only the goal is the goal, right? Only the fruit tastes sweet. But the Gan Eden perspective, the paradise perspective that you can achieve at any time, is that the process is the goal too, right? As Reb Kobe Bean would always tell us in his Emmy award-winning speech. But yeah, man, I feel like that's dancing. It's like you don't dance to have danced. You don't dance for the sweat or for whatever comes after or for one specific thing. You dance to be dancing, sing to be in song, right? It's like if we can just have that blessing, I'm trying to work on it myself, like to just appreciate all the processes. That's the Gan Eden perspective. The whole work is the goal. That's what the beauty is, not in any one place. You're never gonna get there. You're there as long as you can recognize it.
Wow. Oh, Kira, beautiful. I think it was the Turkish, or maybe it was just you. Questions, comments? Anyone else? Rosaleh, Nitai, Yehudis, Noah, Tamar, Donnie. Feel free to join in. The strumming, guys, I'm telling you, it's Mama should be good in from the base of Mikdash. All right, amazing. So clearly, everything that was said tonight was indescribable for anyone who doesn't have anything to add. There's just no words. There's really no words after what Moshe and Avi shared with us. And I wish you guys nothing but health, happiness, and success. Whether you're in Herzliya, just came back from Efrat, from the holy community there. Whether you're guarding Am Yisrael like Tamar is. Whether you're in YU, Mamish is raising sparks all the time. Guys, Donnie will send the flyer to the Stealing Torah group chat for Shlomo's Yortzeit. Whether you're running the community like Yehudis is, and Noah just moving into their new apartment, Gaval, amazing. Kira on his 8th cup of Turkish, concentration coffee. And Nitai, we all know, is coming for Shabbos. We need a red carpet. Yehudis will make that happen. Red carpet, just red carpet. That's it. Chevra, be well. Be well. Great night.